Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. This is another update video by my channel called Passive Income Platforms. Today is May the 30th, 2023. Before we get started, I just want to remind all of you, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys, hi, I'm Crank, got that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more and nothing less. Now, if you like this content, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you want to get updated and notified about everything going on here on my channel called Passive Income Platforms, please make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Always remember to invest as much as you can afford to lose. As a disclaimer, nothing on this channel is a financial advice nor the legal advice. It's just educational and entertainment purposes only, and I'm just showing you my journey in different platforms. Okay, today we're going to talk about VidiLOOK. Please watch the previous videos about VidiLOOK, the journey from the beta version, original version, to the live version, to Buyback from Sam Lee, and so on and so forth. People, they're messaging me, what do you think, what do you think? So what I think, I shared with you on my YouTube channel. Please watch those videos. And also, it's a journey for you guys too. Don't just watch one video clip and decide based on what. So you gotta stay tuned in with your upline, with your whoever you subscribe to the channel to, or to the Telegram channel, whatever. You just gotta respect your investment, right? Not just investing based on one video channel, one video clip from someone, and then you decide to invest. You gotta make your due diligence first before you put your hard-earned money into any platforms. And all of these platforms are all risky. Invest as much as you can afford to lose. Don't over leverage yourselves. And also keep yourself updated in any platform. What's going on, when they're gonna do changes, what are the payment gateways, there might be some maintenance going on, updates going on, different things, right? Okay, VidiLOOK. The question is, do we have to sell our account to Sam Lee, the beta version, and he's offering to do basically the buyback. I showed you how the buyback works in the previous videos. Please watch that. Oh, by the way, I have a Telegram channel too. The link of my Telegram channel in the comment section below. If you have any questions, put your questions in the comment section below and click on the Telegram link channel to get some information on my Telegram too. Anyhow, let's go back to VidiLOOK. As you may know, the beta version, the original version, is you're not able to get paid anymore. We still could watch the ads and earn the videos, but I don't know what we're gonna do with videos. Those are priceless. Those are worth nothing. Conrad, he was talking about in the last update, he was talking about VDL is going to be listed on exchanges, but it's not a clear pathway if you're able to transfer our VDLs to those exchanges and sell those or partial. Nothing is clear. Nothing is clear. That's why, although the VidiLOOK version 2, the live version, is paying 1.5% per day, but I'm not willing myself. This is not a financial advice to any of you. I'm just sharing you my opinion, my journey. I'm not willing to put any more money into VidiLOOK number 2, version 2, even though it's paying 1.5% per day and you're able to withdraw on a daily basis, because any second, same as what happened to the original version, they could put a hold on the withdrawals and block your account, or block any withdrawals, or change their minds, or call alpha version or gamma version or whatever version, right? So it's not like we knew, even with the beta version, I personally didn't know it's a beta version. It was just one VidiLOOK, 3% per day, and I enjoyed every single day earning 3%. But I knew from the beginning 3% is a lot. That means in 33 days I could recoup all my investment, and then the rest would be house money. It was not a sustainable plan anyways. Okay, now let's see what Conrad, Vivek, and Garrett is going to talk about, the most update about VidiLOOK Buyback by Sam Lee. Let me just go ahead and play this.
We like to keep these kind of short and sweet, just giving the community, some updates on what's going on with VidiLOOK. As most people are aware, we have stopped withdrawals on beta. There are a few reasons that the team decided to do that. One of them is to basically concentrate on VidiLOOK 2.0 and the new compensation plan, and trying to get us back to where we were before things happened a few weeks ago. I know that there are a lot of concerned people, but there is actually pretty good consensus right now between the community and the leaders that Sam made the right decision.
Let me just stop here. I don't mind changes. The platform should change, should update, should upgrade the system, the features, the maintenance, and so on and so forth. I'm not saying they shouldn't or they couldn't do any changes on the VidiLOOK beta version. But if he's saying there were some changes, at least for us as an investors, we should have a freedom to switch between the VidiLOOK version, the beta version, to the VidiLOOK live version. At least we could earn on a daily basis too. So from 3% to 1.5%, I don't mind, right? It's still 1.5% was a lot. If I could have transfer all my videos from beta version to live version, I don't know why it's not part of the options. So for us as an investors, I don't care who is the CEO, Sam Lee, what's the deal between Sam Lee and Conrad and Garrett, who is who. What I think it was appropriate, they give an option to the investors to either cash out or transfer the money from VidiLOOK version, the beta version, to the VidiLOOK live version. At least we could have made some money, 1.5%, or even they could have come up, 1.5% is not even sustainable. Let's go 0.8% per day, right? But now I feel like my money is like it's like a hostage. So they put hold on it, and I cannot do anything, and I have to wait until Sam Lee decides when he's gonna send the money to my bank account. And I don't mind doing the KYC, but many people, they don't want to do the KYC for many different reasons. Either they don't want to, or they don't have IDs, or they don't have for many different reasons, right? So anyhow, let's continue.
Decision, which is always a good thing. So, I know there's a lot of people that are very happy with the decision, and some people that are not. And our goal is to get people to be happy with the decision and realize that it had to be done to move forward. Conrad Divick, thanks for joining us. I'm not sure if we're going to have one of the leaders as a panelist today. I think Rory was trying to connect. I'm not sure if he got in or not. But we're pushing forward, as well as we can, with some of the decisions that have been made, and we're all very excited for the future, as always. And with any technology or any platform or project or company or business or whatever you want to have it, there are always changes. And not everybody's going to be happy with the decisions, but like I said, our goal is to build the best product available to the community, and get this thing to, I think 500K to 1 million users, which is actually growing pretty fast. So I know that Conrad has been working on quite a few things as well on the back end to basically create some revenue generation through real world businesses. It's kind of hard for me to say real world businesses. So Conrad, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about what you've been doing the last week. I know that you had 1 or 2 trips, trying to get us moving forward.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Again, someone just put a comment, I'm not happy. Well, we're all not happy at the moment because we're not exactly in the place we want to be, but we're fighting, and we are fighting to create VidiLOOK success, and we're not giving up, and we are relentlessly moving forward. And this week has been an important week because yes, we've stopped the withdrawals from beta, because otherwise it would be terminal, and we absolutely cannot let that happen. So whilst it's painful, the VDL that's in beta, has an immense value. And Sam has basically committed to using his 2% commission from the We Are Satoshi project to do a number of things, primarily to buy back beta accounts from those that initially of those that have not been paid out from their original deposits, but
let me just stop here. I guess this is my humble opinion. Again, this is not a financial advice. Don't make your decision based on my quotes. I feel like Sam Lee, he doesn't want to lose the investors. He's trying to hold on to the investors because of get them involved into the other project called WAAS. We Are All Satoshi. He's trying to, instead of going messing up with people, getting them into that platform, and he doesn't mind to pay a little bit on the VidiLOOK side as a management fee. 2% management fees paying out people for their accounts. And by the way, that's why he's starting with $50 packages, and he's bringing the excuse that those people, those smaller accounts, they're more in need, and so on and so forth. So he's trying to basically pay a little amount fees to buy back the smaller accounts from the VidiLOOK beta version, the investors. Why? Because he wants to have those investors and the new investors get involved into his new project called We Are All Satoshi. And then after everyone is involved, We Are All Satoshi, and he's established his new project, then he's gonna bring an excuse that even if we are paying the videos and no one is happy, so we're gonna terminate the payments. So he's gonna come up with another excuse. This is my humble opinion. Even if I don't get paid, this is my humble opinion. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I'm gonna share with you if I receive my money, or time shows that he's gonna terminate the payments, or he's gonna be a man of his word, and he's gonna pay all the accounts to the pennies, right? Let's see. But again, this is not a financial advice at all. I don't have anything personally with Sam Lee. I hope he pays everyone, including myself. But this is just my feeling, okay? Do your own due diligence if you want to hold on to your account, or if you want to sell your account to somebody. It's completely up to you. Nobody is responsible for your profits and loss except you yourself. Let's continue.
He's basically respecting anybody's initial deposits, basically, to buy their accounts. So that's the first thing. He's also confirmed and committed to taking ownership of VidiLOOK, using some of those funds, and he's also committed to the balance of those funds to be treated as a revenue into VidiLOOK going forward. Now that potentially amounts to $17 million. So that's a pretty major contribution that's going on. To underwrite the success of VidiLOOK. VidiLOOK, as I said in the bulletin this morning, VidiLOOK is the flagship project, of the stable group, and is a very important project for Sam, which is why he's behind, why he's getting behind it like this. So we're all focused on 2.0 and doing whatever we can to push it forward. And like Gareth just said, we want to get it to 500,000 to 1 million membership or subscribers, which then forms the initial basis for a lot of the things that I always talk about, which is the future and other projects that effectively start to add more revenue, just like we are Satoshi into VidiLOOK and strengthen it and making it profitable and leading the way forward to create value within VidiLOOK. So at the same time as Sam's been very keen to buy all these accounts, there's a lot of people out there who don't want to sell their accounts, and they're quite right, because those accounts are actually very valuable, and without any doubt, they are worth hanging on to, as long as we make the 2.0 version successful, and we keep everyone gets behind it, we keep pushing it, and we keep improving it, and like I said, we create things from the community of VidiLOOK to do other projects, which is one of the things I've been working on from the beginning. But unfortunately, my role here has gone from being a kind of a builder for the future to actually dealing with quite a serious turnaround situation to put VidiLOOK on the straight and narrow, so that everybody's getting what they originally started off to get, which is to create additional revenue. That's really an important point. VDL is valuable, so don't forget that. It's kind of it's fine if you want to start again and pull the money out and put it back into 2.0. But if you've already got your money out and you sat on wondering, well, have I lost these VDL? Well, you most definitely haven't. They are valuable, and they will at some point in the future be able to be sold or used to purchase stock in the business. And I think, again, in my bulletin this morning, I explained that there will be a point when we get back to where we were, where we will actually list the VDL on a public exchange, and at that point there will be an opportunity, a liquidity event, to actually sell some of your VDL. Now, it's also important to realise, if everybody sells all their VDL, the price will plummet on the exchanges, right? So it's very, very important that everybody is sensible and believes in the future of VDL. And like I said, after the third liquidity event, is that we will either do a trade sale or listing. We'll probably tee up both and go with whichever is going to be the most lucrative for shareholders. But it's my intention to offer to our members shares, pre-IPO and private sale, to be able to buy stock in the company, either for cash or for VDL. So that they have got the opportunity to get the uplifted price when we actually go public or do the private trade sale. So I'm like I've always said, a lot of people in this business have been focused on the short term, and a lot of money has been paid out to a lot of people, and that kind of short term thinking. It's okay for a while, but really, we need people focused on the second and third liquidity events, which is the longevity of the company. And that's what it's all about. And that's where the big money is for the most people, is in those two events, and that's what we're working towards. I think the kind of message is to really try and get everybody focused on the same focus as myself and the team, which is getting back to VidiLOOK 2.0 and really kind of making it work and pushing it. Basically, one of the things that I have done literally in the last couple of days is when I first joined VidiLOOK, I was offered a pool of shares to basically use to incentivize myself and the management team, which nothing was done with it. But that pot of shares is still there, unallocated, and it's sitting, there. And I've decided this week, as an incentive for everybody, is to not just make it, the management team, but to actually use those shares to reward the community as well, who actually stay with VidiLOOK 2.0 and whatever versions we do beyond it, and actually, have the chance to not even buy shares or with cash or VDL, but to actually be given shares, so that the people that have been with us through these hard times and actually make it happen, and actually are recruiting and actually are participating in everything, that we share some of that longer term upside with them. This is a Web 3.0 company. It's all about the people. It's not about capitalists. It's not about VCs. It's about sharing the value of the business in the three stages I've always talked about. But the big stages, which normally the VCs take the lion's share of, right, is when we do a private trade sale or a listing. And generally those two things go together, and one of the two happens, and it becomes like a bit of a bidding war on what's the biggest amount of money, the biggest valuation the company can get. So we've kind of it's been a hard week as always. Can't wait for the week where we actually can put the Hawaiian shirts on. But as you can see tonight, we've got a strict dress code tonight in cream and white shirts, with collars, with only one button undone, because we've got to be serious and sensible and graft very, very hard to keep our spirits and our momentum and our drive and our fighting spirit going, so we can turn this around and make it successful for not just ourselves, and not just shareholders, but for everyone on this call tonight and everybody who's not on this call tonight. So rest assured, we are fighting very, very hard. And by no means is our glass half empty. Our glass is very much half full, and we're hoping for it to be full very, very soon, and so we can start announcing some of these other projects that start to really back up the future profitability of VidiLOOK, which will lead to a very successful trade sale or listing. So there are still a few niggles that are going on technically, but basically there's a new task force being set up to try and facilitate that. So any queries must still be going to support. It's the quickest way that we can do it efficiently, and we don't get duplications. The support team are sat there. There's I think 16 of them working on this at the moment. So they're dealing with stuff every single day. Yeah, I mean, and it'd be wrong not to mention quite specifically the account buybacks that Stan's organising. There's a task force that's been organised that is managing that, and that has started. I believe it started with the with all the $50 packages that want to cash in. So those will be dealt with first. Then it will be the accounts that are not made whole from their original cash subscription amounts. And then it will be everybody else that wants to sell their account. So, rest assured that we are working very, very hard to put everything back on track. It is back on track to a degree, but we need a massive effort to really push it back where it was before. A big thank you to everybody who has actually been active and been pushing it and been presenting and been trying to encourage the whole situation and trying to get back the confidence in what we're doing. You all know who you are, and you're very brave and very appreciative of that. But we need to get everybody behind this. And in a week's time, when we have this call, I'd like to be thinking that we've kind of gone a little bit further from where we are now in getting to that. So that's really enough from me. That's my update for this week. Hopefully there'll be good news next week, and we can start, or we already have started building the confidence back and building the stability, and not finding that we've got changes that we need to make again because things were misjudged or things were just not right. So thank you very much. And Vivek, I don't know whether you've got anything you want to say about support. Is there anything that you specifically want to bring up?
Thanks for that. I guess everything is covered by you. I mean, you have covered all the important updates. And I mean, yes, support team is working. I mean, day and night, like they are almost they are clearing all the doubts and questions from the community side. And thanks to you for sharing the updates about VDL future, and like the company is planning to get VDL on the exchanges soon. So definitely, as a community, people want to see the future of VDL, and I mean that's the best thing which management can do about the VDL. So and hopefully, I mean, like from last 2 to 3 weeks, things were, I mean, not at that level. I mean, but now hopefully we are expecting like coming weeks will be good for all of us. So I mean, thanks for sharing all the updates.
Vivek, can you just remind everyone? How to contact support, please?
Sorry, come again?
Can you just remind everybody how to contact support?
Yeah. I mean, this is the same process. I mean, we have not changed the process to contact support. Still, I mean, the very same way, like earlier they were contacting support through the application only. So yes, I mean, the very same way.
Yeah, people are commenting saying that they're not sure how to contact support. So can you just explain where that is in the app, just to be clear?
So I mean, once you log in the application, so there is an option: contact us, message support team. So from there, you can directly go and you can contact support team. You can message them, and the best part is support team answers instantly. Actually,
And I answered another question on there. Shall we continue watching the ads? Yeah, we should continue watching the ads. Because we've got a contract to fulfill. So yes, I mean obviously 2.0 is more important if you're looking for cash. But it's still the same in beta. It creates VDL that will be valuable, is valuable, and will actually pay you in the future. And hopefully it will be an increased value in relation to when we go on the exchange, and also when we possibly allow the conversion of VDL into stock pre-private sale and listing. So nothing's a lot of people say, well, I've lost my VDL. You haven't. Nobody's lost the VDL. I mean, at the end of the day, you have a choice at the moment. You either sell the account to Sam, which if you want the cash and want to invest the cash, then you sell the account to him. If you don't want any cash and you want to keep your VDL, then that's great. It's actually quite a good decision because it's all about a longer term play. It's about longevity, which is what I've always from day one been talking about. And on the app, when I first analysed the app and was learning about what VidiLOOK was all about, there's quite clearly a page on the app that says, hang on to your VDL, because the only people that can earn VDL are the users of VidiLOOK. And one day it will be worth more than it is today. And obviously the VidiLOOK price has gone up anyway. But when we have liquidity events and when we have external people wanting to buy the tokens, there's increased demand for it. On support as well, just to add to that, we have just set up a special support program. Because there's a few comments on here, Vivek, that are a little bit negative about support. But the guys have had a very difficult time, and sometimes there are questions they don't know how to answer. But those get escalated, and the escalation process, we've just actually set up a special task force to deal with the escalations that comes directly to Vivek, myself, and sometimes Sam if they're technical. So, as the dust settled from all the mayhem of dealing with all these technical changes, etc., and dealing with backlogs, we've been learning from what went wrong when we were under immense pressure to deal with high volumes of sometimes duplicate issues, which every issue's got to be dealt with. And when the duplicate issues, actually, we still have to deal with them and answer them. So it's kind of like there's been an immense stress on the support team, and Vivek's done an amazing job. So thank you, Vivek, for pulling through. Because there's been a lot of there's been a lot of really negative stuff, which I don't even want to talk about. And luckily Vivek and the team have ignored a lot of the kind of insults and things that came through. But now that's behind us, and we're now rebuilding. And the team are on the front foot. They're feeling positive. They're getting satisfaction out of the work again because they're solving problems. And we're supporting them, quite rightly. And things will definitely improve from where they've been. Thank you, Vivek.
Thanks, Conrad. We just tried to do our job in the best way. So I mean, even if we are, whatever way people are actually reacting to it, that's okay. I mean, ignorance is the best policy. And so I just wanted to explain how to get into the support thing through the app. So once they log in the application, so they should go to the profile menu, and once they go to the profile, from there they can find the customer service, which is at the bottom, which is the last option. So customer service, once they click on the customer service, so from there they can find all the four customer support people: Roger, Julia, Rose, and James. So any of them they can contact, and from the support side they get the reply instantly, actually.
There's a few people asking for the link to register to stable. Garrett, I don't know whether you can post that somewhere on a group or something. Vivek, if you can just inform customer service guys what that link is.
We can do that.
And so if anyone wants it, can ask customer service.
Sure. We will do that. Shortly. Yeah. Got it.
Mute.
I think he's speaking something. But...
Oh, sorry. There was also, thank you. There were quite a few people that were asking how to give a refund, and you're going to have to email Sam, S as in Sierra, A as in Adam, M as in Mary, at stable, S as in Sam, T as in table, A as in Adam, B as in boy, L as in Lima, E as in Edward, .limited. So Sam at stable.limited. That's who you need to email. I know that he's been getting quite a few emails, so it might take some time to process before you get a response. So, please be patient.
Yeah, so we'll ask support team also to share this email ID with the community people so that they can send email for the buyback.
There's also a video on the buybacks, so it might be worth just making sure that customer support know the link and can actually give that to people as well.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks for listening. We've got another 2 calls that we've got to go on to.
Okay, guys. So these are what they're trying to basically convince people that video is still sustainable. It's going. What if they come up with another version, VidiLOOK 3, and then all the monies are on hold? So because I'm not trying to be pessimistic on the platforms. I'm risking my funds. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm putting my money in different platforms. If you follow me on YouTube, on Telegram, but if for obvious reasons you see people, the CEOs and the officials, they're changing their mind like in a second, and they don't respect people's investment. So I'm not willing to put more funds into the same platforms. Again, this is not a financial advice, just my humble opinion. I'm putting my money in different even riskier platforms that I don't even know who the CEOs are or who the managements are. But still, I don't like to put my funds. It's up to you, whatever you want to do with your own funds. Please do your own due diligence before you put your hard-earned money in any platforms. Depends on your risk tolerance. Don't over leverage yourselves, and stay safe. You make a decision if you want to do hold on to your account on VidiLOOK account, or you want to sell it to Sam Lee. The procedure is like you gotta have an account with StableDAO and then do the KYC, and then there's a link over there. It's called Gold Parachute, if I'm not mistaken. Then you fill out the application. So Sam Lee is going to receive that and he's going to respond respectively. Now, today, there is another call with Sam Lee. He's talking about how he's going to buy back these accounts. Let me just play that one too. It's a short video, so let's listen to that one too. Before Sam Lee starts to talk about how he's gonna do the buyback, I just want to remind you again, nothing on my channel is a financial advice nor the legal advice. Please do your own due diligence, do your own research, and do your own decision. Make your own decision if you wanna hold on to your VDL or you wanna sell to Sam Lee. I don't know if you're gonna receive your money. The plan is going to be changed. Anyway, I'm just sharing you my journey in different platforms. You do whatever it suits your lifestyle, your financial matter and stuff. Nobody's responsible for your profit and loss except you yourself. Now let's listen to Sam Lee and his plan for buyback.
All right, hi everybody. We've got Sam Lee here and Carl Miller. And we're going to go over some questions with regards to the VidiLOOK buyback. There's a lot of people with questions, and we've decided to make a video to make it very, very simple so everyone can understand. So hi, Sam. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for having me.
Cool. So the first question is, can you explain simply in your own words why we had to do the VidiLOOK buyback? why that had to be implemented.
The VidiLOOK buyback is here because I want to neutralize the negativity around the issues that happen with VidiLOOK. VidiLOOK is not my company, but I do provide the tech for the company. And when it ran into some hurdles, it made sense because I believe in the business model, the tokenomics. It made sense for me to bridge people's funding needs to do the buyback so that people can get their money back a little bit faster. And of course, once I have those accounts, I will then negotiate an outcome with the company independent of the people I buy these accounts off.
Yeah, good. Got it. Awesome. And also, what do you feel is a fair offer for people on the, you know, the offer that they make? What do you feel is a fair offer for them and for you, for everybody?
A fair offer would be the amount of money that was deposited. And of course, why I'm working from the April accounts backwards is because the April accounts are the ones with the most value, considering that they have not been withdrawn against. So it just so happens that the April accounts are also the accounts that unfortunately are mathematically at a loss, because it is not possible to make money if you participated in the opportunity in April. So I'm here to help everybody. I'm here to help them move on with their lives. And the best way to do that is first helping the people who have not made money, which are the people in April.
Yeah, beautiful. And a lot of those people are already saying they want to put that money into VidiLOOK 2.0 or other projects. So that's great. All right. And the next question is, why can it only be paid in fiat currency? Why can't you just put it using cryptocurrency?
Well, I can't put it through crypto because crypto, unfortunately, is banned in many countries. You know, the big one is China. You know, it is banned in China. So in order for me to ensure that the buyback is a completely legal process, it would mean that I make the transfer in fiat currency. However, I am hearing a lot of advice from the community on how to circumnavigate these muddied waters. So as long as I'm able to do so without breaking any laws, I will more than happy make this buyback process easier for people in various parts of the world.
Fantastic. That's really good. All right. And the edit function on the golden parachute, is that ready to go? A lot of people want to make changes.
Yes, that's right and ready. And
awesome.
I understand I prematurely asked you to announce that it was done, and it wasn't, Yvonne. It was just pushed to the live environment, the staging environment, and they had to do some more testing, but now it's live. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome. And when do you think the payments will start to be processed?
The payment will be processed, just this week, later this week, because we really do want people in April to start receiving back their funds. And the process will be starting with people who are in jurisdictions where I can facilitate this kind of transaction in fiat. And of course, with the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, according to that order.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then we'll start moving it back to the previous months.
Yeah, Awesome. Thank you. Okay, great. They're my questions, and they're a lot of the questions that people have asked. And now Carl's got a few more sort of technical ones. So over to you, Carl.
Yep. Sam, just a clarification point. When you are dealing with those April people, starting with the 50s, if they've got a 150, 500 or a 1500, also, will you be consolidating into one deposit? Because some people will have issues with fees collecting those deposits. So if it's only one deposit, it'll be less drain on their final amount.
Mm.
So one offer, one account. And if they are all in the same family, as an example, they can do multiple KYCs for multiple accounts on StableDAO, but assigning the final transfer to the one bank account.
Good.
All right. Referring to the task force that we're all in for you, who is running the buyback program for you, first off?
Well, you are, Carl.
Right. Thank you. Good to know.
No problem.
Because I was confused recently. All right. So we are in charge of the design, and you are the sign off on that design. If it's not good, we come back with something else. The implementation of that.
Let me just add, that is absolutely correct. The company originally was the VidiLOOK company. Originally, along with the advice of leaders, were the designers of the original quick fix. Okay, in beta, and we all saw how that went. $951,000 later, 98.5% of the money went to people who have already made money. You know, the average user was only able to withdraw $5. And what that meant was most of these users weren't even able to withdraw because the minimum withdrawal amount was $10. So that did not work because it requires running the system for another 121 days, which would have costed $171 billion. So those are just numbers, okay? Now, coming back to, unfortunately, the failed beta structure, okay? Because the money was going to the wrong places, beta has to stop. What I mean by stopping, I mean the value is still there. The still has to honor that value, but my intentions of helping people was not being met by the company's structure. And therefore, I did call a meeting, a snap Zoom, as Yvonne would call it. And I did ask Carl for help to help me manage the buyback in a more reasonable way that helped the people who have been hurt the most. And so Carl's in charge, and I'm just here to fund Carl's a new buyback strategy, which is a lot more superior than what the company was asking for, and a lot more cheaper as well. You know, instead of costing $171 billion, this will only cost me tens of millions.
Still a lot of money, Sam. Still a lot of money. Okay.
Correct.
But it's going to good people. That's what's important.
Yeah, true. True.
All right. How involved is VidiLOOK customer support? Or is there other people who are that the members who are selling their accounts to you, are they looking to customer support in VidiLOOK, or are they looking elsewhere?
So you can contact VidiLOOK customer support for them to pass on the instructions that are already available on the Australian task force, sorry, the ANZAC task force buyback channel. Let's just be clear. I'm not happy with VidiLOOK customer support because they took random pieces of information on the internet and presented as real information from me or from the buyback task force that Carl leads. So they have been further trained and instructed to only take information from the buyback information channel. And so I believe that is solved. But again, VidiLOOK customer support is there for the company, okay, and its clients. And it is fair to also explain to its clients what I am offering that is external to the company.
Good.
Good, thank you. All right. Have you got a checkbox on the parachute page that says, I am selling to you? Or have you accepted that just clicking on the submit form is a person's acknowledgement that they are selling their account to you?
Well, it's an offer to sell. So, you know, we just take this transaction like a trade sale. So they are an individual running a business and they were paid by VidiLOOK. Because of what's happened, they are no longer paid by VidiLOOK. But because I believe that there is still value and I can still negotiate an outcome, then I will buy the account from them. And so when they click on the golden parachute button, they are making an offer to sell to me, which I will later on decide whether to accept or reject.
So technically, it's the opening of a negotiation, and it's in their hands and your hands from there on. Good. Okay. Will you be able to mark all these funds for various jurisdictions that have issues with money coming in as gift or purchase of a business asset, rather than mentioning anything to do with crypto?
This is why exactly I'm making a transaction in fiat, because that is my preference to do legitimate transactions, because what we are doing has nothing to hide. It is me buying an account from you, and whether that account has crypto in it or not, it is not the matter for the banks to know about. So I'm buying an account from you, it has some assets, and therefore you got paid, okay? So if it needs to be marked as a gift, you know, for convenience, I'm also more than happy to do so, just as long as you also gift me the account in return.
So can we have a comment section where people could say how they want that marked on the parachute?
Okay. Yeah. Let me think about that.
We've already done a few updates.
Because we could always have this later when I accept the offer. You know, it doesn't have to be something that is defined now.
Yeah,
fair enough. Yep.
Good.
All right. Now, we've already established that corporate is not involved in the buyback process. will they ever be involved in the buyback process?
So if they are to be involved, they need to be involved in a systematic manner, just like how I'm involved, right? But if they are involved in a buyback process, then the number one person they're buying it from should be me, because I have, after this process, for most accounts in beta, and of course, for most assets in the VDL.
Cool.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. When will beta effectively become live or progressing outside of the buyback process? When, not so much in time, but in event, when will you be no longer looking after the beta or having beta run? I'm trying to make it this very clear, and it's getting me confused too. When will management take over full control of beta again? That's better.
So management still has full control of beta. I never took control of beta. I just implemented the technical changes they requested. So if management wants to make everyone happy and buy everybody's account back out, or want to sunset the opportunity and issue everyone their VDL tokens, that is a decision that they need to do. I assume it will be done when the market is right for them, when they've shown enough growth, brought enough investors into the company, and of course are able to settle the hard work that everybody has put into.
Right. So
Awesome.
it's a basically sit and wait. Everybody who's got their plans to sell, progress with that. Everybody that wants to sit, keep sitting. Simple as that, correct?
Yes, and keep sitting, because I will be sitting with you. After I do the buyback, guess what? You know, I will advocate for you because I want the best outcome for all the accounts I bought.
Yeah, good.
Cool.
So let's sit together.
Yeah.
Well, I think pretty much that's all of the project questions. Yvonne's done her project owner questions. So I think unless you've got any updates, Sam, that you want to pass on, timeframes, thoughts, direct messages to members to encourage or discourage one action or another?
Oh, look, I'm learning a lot of language, you know, and they're coming from a lot of misunderstood people who misunderstood the whole situation. So again, I'm thankful for Carl and Yvonne to provide some clarity around all this, so that everybody can just you know, calm down a little and know that I am on the side of the community, and I'm here to help the Stable DAO community navigate these muddy waters.
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
you know, if you're not part of Stable DAO, then you got a shit leader, because the leader's supposed to tell you to sign up to Stable DAO and not just run off with VidiLOOK. Okay, so time to come back, guys. Be part of the forever family in this forever home, and we'll all win together in the next 100 opportunities together.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome, Sam. That's great. I feel like a lot of questions have been answered now. So I feel happy with that. And we're going to pop this up on YouTube and put it in the VidiLOOK Telegram page. And also people that aren't involved in Telegram or anything, they'll all be getting an email soon as well, won't they? letting them know about the buyback. That's happening as well. Forgot to mention.
Yes.
There's a plan for that, right? Good. Awesome,
And,
Sam.
and then the next question becomes, when, Sam? We've given you the mail out. Let's see it.
Okay.
Next week.
On top of the other stuff I'm doing, let me just get it done ASAP.
I know.
Thank you.
I know. You are doing so much, and I know your heart is absolutely full for all the people and all the community. And, you know, the majority of people see that as well. They just needed clarification on some of this stuff. So I feel like we've got this now. So thank you so much, Sam, for being here. And thanks, Carl. And this has been awesome.
Okay, so you heard from Sam Lee directly how he's gonna buy back the accounts, and he says the edit function is available for those ones that submit the request but they made some mistakes, they want to edit the request. Anyhow, just make your decision if you want to hold on to your account with VDL. You heard earlier from Conrad, there's some plans for the VDL holders being listed on exchanges, and they're talking about VDL would be having some values, but personally I prefer to sell my VDLs and get my money and be out of VidiLOOK. This is my own opinion. You should do basically your own research, your own due diligence about VidiLOOK. If you want to stay with VidiLOOK, if you want to hold on to your VDLs, or if you want to do a buyback. Hopefully we all get our money from Sam Lee. Nothing on this channel is a financial advice. Just do your own due diligence before you do any decisions. You make any decisions. Again, I have many platforms links down below in the comment section. You could watch the other videos. I have my Telegram link too in the comment section below. You could join my Telegram and see the other opportunities I'm talking about. If you like this kind of content, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I really need your help to grow my YouTube channel and talk, outreach people that they need to see and know different platforms. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click the ring bell to notify when I upload a new video and talk about some other opportunities. It's a pleasure to be able to bring incredible platforms to you guys to help you guys to increase your portfolios, diversified, and potentially earn additional stream of income. Thank you so much, and see you at the top.